Bullish attitudes are expressed by the Shiba Inu community, which includes developers who are promoting the Shiba Inu ETF story. An air of excitement permeates Shiba's flat as Wall Street approaches. However, what if I told you that there's more to this tale than meets the eye, and that this is a major trap? Do not deceive yourself. You won't find this unique movie anywhere else on the internet. We still have opportunities to save ourselves from grave repercussions, so make sure you read all the way through. What am I talking about, though? Allow me to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Following the adoption of the Bitcoin ETF recently, there has been a lot of conjecture in the cryptocurrency world over the possibility of similar developments in other projects, like Shiba Inu. Positive thoughts were expressed in the Shiba Inu community when Lucy, a member of the development team, tweeted about the possibility of a Shiba Inu ETF. But wait a moment, avoid succumbing to the hype. We should exercise caution and reconsider this Shiba Inu ETF concept. There are some worries about how Bitcoin ETFs may impact the market and the overall decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies, given how they have developed. Therefore, let's avoid mindlessly joining the Shiba Inu ETF bandwagon. Before you jump in, stand back and consider the advantages and disadvantages. Take the Bitcoin ETF, for instance. Contrary to popular belief, which held that its ratification would cause prices to soar, the truth is far different. Not only did the price not rise immediately, it actually fell, casting doubt on the idea that approval of an ETF would bring about a spike in value. Yes, I am aware that it is just transitory, as many people claim. And a short while later, we'll see the price pump. However, this is not the topic I'm referring about. Now let's turn our attention to Wall Street. Wall Street joined the fray quickly, submitting proposals for Ethereum ETFs. And here's where some think the registration of new cryptocurrency ETFs ought to halt. Even if many people expected good things to happen, the truth is still a little different. Potential concerns have been brought up by the decision, namely the concentration of Bitcoin in the hands of institutional investors. For instance, following a recent decline, BlackRock, a significant participant, swiftly purchased a large quantity of Bitcoin. This accumulation shows how concentrated Bitcoin may be among institutional behemoths, accounting for a significant amount of the mining output. Just 1 week has passed since the approval of the Bitcoin ETF, and already big institutional investors have bought Bitcoin worth billions of US dollars. Their quick ascent to prominence in the market places them as significant whales with a great deal of power and influence. The potential influence of these institutional behemoths on the Bitcoin market is shown by the speed at which they have emerged. Let's now turn our attention to further worries expressed by the creator of BitMEX, a cryptocurrency exchange, on the possible harm that ETFs may do to Bitcoin. He has voiced concerns over the void that spot Bitcoin ETFs are creating. He claims that the purpose of these exchange-traded funds, ETFs, is to amass assets and hold them, maybe in the hands of large asset managers. He cautions that if issuers own a large portion of Bitcoin, investors may decide to move their money to other financial products, which would decrease the volume of transactions on the Bitcoin network. Thus, the motivation for miners to approve fresh transactions may be reduced, endangering the stability and longevity of the Bitcoin network. He also imagines a situation in which significant asset managers from China and the West wind up with a sizable stake in the Bitcoin that is now in circulation. He raises worries about the possible ramifications of such a change in ownership dynamics and highlights the danger that this concentration presents to Bitcoin's decentralized character. Let's now focus on the potential creation of a Shiba Inu ETF in the future. If allowed, it may mean an instant takeover by Wall Street heavyweights. This hypothetical situation makes us worry about how much power and influence these powerful financial players may have over the Shiba Inu ecosystem. It is feared that this kind of growth might jeopardize the Shiba Inu community's long-standing decentralized structure. Recall that after just 1 week on the market, the Bitcoin ETF has already produced whales valued at billions of dollars. The potential influence of these institutional behemoths on the Bitcoin market is shown by the speed at which they have emerged. You will also be mistaken if you believe that Wall Street can only take over with the help of an ETF. Already, they're attempting to subjugate Shiba Inu. In summary, there has been a significant rise in Shiba Inu holdings in recent Robinhood developments. I went into greater information about this in my earlier video. A well-known Shiba Inu fan, Lola, has made an impressive assertion backed up by information from Arkham Intelligence. If we go a little more, institutional ownership of Robinhood is crucial. Significantly, institutional investors such as Vanguard, BlackRock, and ARK Investment own 73% of Robinhood's shares. This institutional ownership begs the issue of what possible influence these titans may have on strategic choices, such as the noteworthy acquisition of Shiba Inu. Beyond only ownership, institutional investors' substantial investment in Robinhood is significant. Concerns of centralization are raised by the platform's recent acquisition of Shiba Inu. Now for the catch. When you learn that large institutional investors own an astounding 73% of Robinhood, it becomes evident that the platform functions in a somewhat centralized manner. Not exactly distributing power, that's for sure. The intriguing thing about this is that these major players aren't only hoarding Robinhood stock. Additionally, they are gathering cryptocurrency from the small range of options Robinhood provides, just 15 out of a total of 20,000. They seem to be vying for a share of the cryptocurrency market, which causes some people to wonder. It raises the question of whether their goal is to exert greater authority over these virtual currency. When you consider how few cryptocurrencies are listed on Robinhood in comparison to the enormous quantity available, the whole picture becomes even more exciting. It seems as if these institutional actors are maneuvering deliberately to exert influence on the individuals under their control. However, this is a really significant point. For the Shiba Inu community, decentralization is crucial, and head developer Satoshi Kusama is always in favor of it. Decentralization is, as you can see, the lifeblood of the Shiba Inu community. Thus, no major actor has an excessive amount of influence or power. The community maintains fairness for all parties involved and supports everyone having a voice. This is the reason decentralization is so important. It prevents power from being consolidated in a small number of hands. Ensuring fair competition and including all parties in decision-making are in line with Shiba Inu's basic beliefs. Here's the catch, however. A collision of concepts occurs. Large organizations and wealthy people often like having a lot of control because it creates stability and predictability. They are able to make choices without detours or surprises. Conversely, the Shiba Inu community has an alternative perspective. Instead of being centralized in the hands of a few number of people, they want power to be distributed and shared by many. There is this continuing conflict between the Shiba Inu community, which is striving for decentralization, and the corporations, who want greater control. It seems like the collision of two distinct universes, each with its own ideals for the globe. This conflict is determining Shiba Inu's future and whether it adheres to the original purpose of cryptocurrencies. What then does Shiba Inu's future in the wide world of cryptocurrencies hold? The main question on everyone's mind is that one. Here's an idea. If you are all about decentralization, then maybe it's not the best idea to promote the story of a Shiba Inu ETF. In the long term, the price may rise as a result, but there's something unique about Shiba Inu's organic development that doesn't need an ETF. This tug of battle is only just getting started, and guess what? The Shiba Inu community currently has a great deal of power. The fundamental principles that define Shiba Inu, particularly decentralization, should not be overlooked. It's important to protect it at all costs, since it resembles the Shiba Inu's heart. It's important that you show as many people as you can this video. Our prospects of preventing institutional investors from seizing control of Shiba Inu are higher the more people are aware of the situation and the ridiculous hoopla surrounding Shiba Inu ETFs. In the struggle to preserve Shiba Inu's morals, every portion matters. However, what are your thoughts about that? The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.